and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Brienne from Beyond Briation, and in today's video we have part one of a two-part series of me sharing these Halloween scrapbook canvases that I created. So in this part I am going to be showcasing this Happy Haunting, and then in the second part I am going to be showcasing the Boo canvas, and I'm going to give you all the details of how I made them. And let's get into it. So here is my Happy Haunting scrapbook canvas. If you remember back in the spring, I created a process video of how I put together a spring scrapbook style canvas so that I could have some decor in my house. And since then I've not actually picked up anything to create a scrapbook canvas, and I thought Halloween was a perfect time because I had some Halloween paper laying around and we're coming up on the fall. Today is August 26th, so I wanted to get started early on some Halloween crafting. So this canvas is what I came up with. I designed this in Cricut Design Space, all beginning with the base. So the base cardstock that I used is the Hunkydory Black Mirri cardstock, and I've layered that on the very back as well as right here. And then on top of that I used paper from the Bewitched collection. You can see here it is the Night Starry Sky. And then I also have this kind of black and white check piece that was not from this collection. It was just a scrap that I had in the color tones that I wanted. I'm not even sure where that one came from, but that is this piece and this piece. And then in Design Space I pulled the spider webs and these bats, and then I also used the text feature and the offset feature to create the Happy Haunting sentiment. And then I cut out these little stars in purple, also Hunkydory Mirri. The glitter cardstock that I used for the spider webs and then for the offset here, that is Sizzix charcoal glitter cardstock. It is non-shed. It is one of my favorite glitter cardstocks to use. It's the best, it doesn't shed, and it cuts really well with the Cricut. I cut it on the glitter setting and it cuts perfectly every single time. So that is the cardstock that I used. And then for the bats, this is also a Sizzix cardstock. You'll see it's a shimmer. So it's part of the, I have this set here. It is the Oppulent cardstock. So I used the glitter, which is right here, and then I also used the pearl. So it's kind of just got a little bit of shimmer to it, which I thought was perfect just to layer on the blacks. This canvas, I wanted to stay away from oranges and warmer tones. I wanted it to be very kind of cool looking. So I stayed with the blacks and the grays and the charcoals, and then there's just that little bit of white in the check that's on the back. And I used my hot glue gun mostly to adhere everything, and then also used some foam tape to add dimension and lift everything up off of the canvas. When I turn it around, you'll see I did go in and ink the white canvas with a little bit of Distress Oxide ink, and it turned out it was way darker before it was dried, and then as it dried it lightened up a little bit, which I think is fine. I just wanted to hide a bit of the white so that when it's hung on a wall it's not just stark white on the back. I wanted it to be kind of matching the tones that are on the front, just to kind of tie in everything and complete the canvas as a whole decor piece. And if you watched my July 2023 scrapbook layout, you will have heard that lately I've been obsessed with distressing my cardstocks. So that is what I did on this canvas. So on both this Starry Sky cardstock and then the kind of checked one on the back. These are my Cricut scissors. They have seen better days. They're a little bit on the dull side now. I've had them for a very long time. So I've been using these to distress the edges. I think the fact that they are small helps me do it precisely. And then also the fact that they are dull helps to distress the edges that little bit more. So that is what I did here. You can see the edges here are a little bit distressed, and that did really well to bring in that little bit of white from the back kind of up to the forefront and on the additional layers. I'll give you a close look. As I said, I designed the entire thing in Design Space. Let me know if this is something that you want me to publish on Design Space as something you might want to create yourself to have up in your home, or even this can be totally condensed down and put onto the front of a card or on a shadow box. It's really easy, really versatile. So let me know if that's something that you would like to see, and I can publish that and then put a link to it down in the description box below. But thank you so much for watching part 1 of this 2-part canvas scrapbook decor share. Part 2, as I said, is going to be the Boo canvas, or what I'm calling the Boo canvas. This is the Happy Haunting canvas. Thank you so much for watching. Part 2 will be up very, very soon later on this week. I hope that you enjoyed, and we will see you in the next Beyond Variation video. Bye.